Okay, so for our next trick, we're gonna learn how to do the Nollie 540 flip. You know, you might be saying to yourself, oh, you didn't even teach us how to do a regular 540 flip. I may have landed 2 540 flips in my entire life. I think Nollie 540 flip is a lot easier. Basically for this one, you want to be able to do a Nollie tray flip on flat ground. That's the main key. It's the same situation. For this one, the Nollie 540 flip, you set up like a Nollie tray, but I definitely say have your front foot, your toes hanging off the edge of the board to get that extra scoop. Like, you want to scoop it real good. And then your back foot, you know, for a Nollie tray flip, it's like you have your back foot like a Nollie flip. For this one, it kind of have it in the middle of the board, because typically on you know, 540 spinning tricks, there's so much going on that your feet kind of just naturally flick it a little bit harder. So you don't want it to overflip on you. So you don't want to have your foot super far down. That's why I say have it maybe in the middle of the board, and just really honestly focus on the scoop more than anything. Like, focus on like winding up and spinning the board more than anything, because it almost just naturally flips. You know, if you pretend you're doing a Nollie tray flip, but just, you know, wind up a little bit more, I guarantee it will flip. It'll flip with you. So focus on the scoop a lot. It feels a little bit different than the 360 version of the trick. You gotta wait a little bit longer. I mean, technically, it's not that much different in, you know, seconds of how long you're waiting, but it seems like an eternity of a difference when from a Nollie 360 flip to a Nollie 540 flip. Before you fully commit to this trick, maybe just work on getting the flip and the spin down, like just shooting your board out like that, because it's a whole different timing than a Nollie 360 flip. And if you get to see the board rotate in that way, you know what to look for, you know what to expect. And then after doing that a few times, just, you know, throw one and try to land on it right away. A little story time with this trick we're doing right now, Nollie 540 flip. Long time ago, I was trying to get this one down an 8 stair. I remember it being the most scared I've ever been to commit to a trick ever in my life, because basically you gotta go really fast, like faster than usual at whatever you're skating. So I was going like super duper fast at this 8 stair and just like basically praying I didn't land primo every time. And yeah, so if you're a little intimidated trying this trick, don't worry, it's a scary one for sure. It's definitely a scary trick to commit to. All right, so some common problems with the Nollie 540 flip are obviously not rotating it enough. To do that, you know, just maybe hang your foot off a little bit more, get your toes off the board a little bit more to get that extra scoop. Another one is actually not flipping it enough, which I was saying earlier, you know, don't focus on the flip too much, but you still do need to flip somewhat. Like, don't completely go lazy on your back foot. You still need to flip a little bit, not too much. But yeah, if you don't flip at all, Don't flick at all. You're probably gonna end up landing primo or upside down, one of those. When I was first learning how to do this trick, I wasn't used to letting the board go 540. So what would happen was I would do a nollie tray flip and kind of like catch it and then just keep rotating and do like a nollie bigger flip, like a nollie tray flip 180. I mean, that's an awesome trick as well, but if you're trying to do the nollie 540 flip, you gotta just like basically let loose, let the board go, and at first it feels very, very foreign to let your board go 540 instead of 360, but my best advice for that is try to just shoot it out in front of you. Yeah, those are probably the most common mistakes I've seen. So yeah, just basically you gotta scoop really hard, wait that extra couple of milliseconds to see the other end of your board come around. Don't flick too hard, and yeah, just stomp it right away. Pretty similar to the way a nollie tray flip feels, just with a little extra spin. And yeah, that's about it.